Clear, bro.
3 years ago, I was heading to camp on a mountain in Idaho when I looked down to the valley below and saw a row of planes parked along the Johnson Creek grass airstrip with tents set up alongside them. That rekindled a childhood dream of someday flying, but added to it the idea that I could go out, see the sights, and camp out of an aircraft. With this year being such an unstable year on YouTube, I've also been exploring career alternatives, and I kept coming back to the dream of flying.
Alright, let's hop in.
So I got in touch with Chson, my local flying instructor out of the Lexington Flying Club, and arranged a discovery flight in the club's Cessna 172R.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Alright. You want to make sure everything's set up? Oh, sorry.
I thought I had a big head.
With the headset adjusted for my apparently not so big head, I was ready for my first attempt at deciphering the radio.
Lexington Bluegrass information, Delta 19 Zulu, wind variable at 5, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 242.13, altimeter 3003. Continuous landing departing runway 4, approach is being conducted to converging runways. Lexington node on 74, approach lighting system unserviceable. Taxiway Bravo, Foxtrot, taxiway golf between runway 422 and taxiway Foxtrot, work in progress, grass cutting adjacent. Runway 9027, work in progress, grass cutting adjacent. Taxiway Alpha, work in progress, grass cutting adjacent.
I think we're cutting grass today.
I got like 10% of that weather.
Here, we'll take a look.
Yeah, I'd like to listen.
Alright, so we're going to clear right, left, middle, and we're going to start rolling. And then we're verify that my brakes work. And you are more than welcome to kind of follow me along on the controls too, as long as you don't put any input on there. But I will hand you this checklist, because you're going to be helping me out. Any questions at all?
I don't even know what I don't even know.
Alright, so we're going to hang out in this little corner right here while we do our engine run out. We're going to wait for the oil temp. Actually, no, the oil temp is already in the green, so that works.
We made our way through the run-up checklists, preparing to taxi.
Flight controls.
Okay, so flight controls, we're going to verify that our controls, are not hitting our knees. All the way back. All the way over. Good, one good sweep. And now we're going to look behind us and watch our rudder pedals, or rudder move as well. Alright, flight control, feel free and correct. There's nothing going on with that.
With the checks complete, everything was looking good to go.
Lexington ground, Skyhawk 65641.
Skyhawk 65641, Lexington ground.
Skyhawk 65641, we're over at Westlex with information Delta, looking to do a tour over the city. At or below 3,000, or whatever is easiest for you guys.
Skyhawk 65641, maintain VFR at or below 3,000, departure frequency 120.15, squawk 4571.
Maintain at or below 3,000, 120.15, 4571 for Skyhawk 65641, and we are ready to taxi with Delta.
Skyhawk 641, runway 9er, taxi via Foxtrot.
Runway 9er via Foxtrot for Skyhawk 65641, appreciate it. Alright, so we're going to turn our parking brake off. We're going to go to runway 9090. Okay. Alright, so we're cleared on the taxiway Foxtrot, and we're going to taxi all the way down to runway 9. I like taking off and landing off of 927 for instructional purposes, because it teaches centerline discipline. Because over there you have such a fat, wide runway, versus over here you don't have as much room for error.
Right. Always found that the hardest is just keep straight taking off.
A lot of times, the majority of the times, what it is just overcorrection on the flight controls. So you'll see a lot of this, and then you'll see a lot of this, and I think it's from people trying to bring the knowledge of driving over to flying. So when you're driving, you're constantly grabbing onto the controls, moving around, doing this, left, right, up, down. Versus flying, you want to do the least amount that you possibly can. And it's just kind of differentiating the two.
Yeah.
Alright, what's my pre-takeoff checklist?
Flap 0 to 10 degrees.
Okay.
Mixture of best power.
Alright, we're going to go full here.
Aux fuel pump off.
Okay.
Doors, windows shut.
Yours is shut, I'll close mine.
Yep.
I like to go wide here so I can see both ends of the runway.
And then you got whatever XPDR is.
Transponder, so we set that, 4571.
Heading bug.
I bet you we'll clear only 090.
Landing light on.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn on all our lights, including
November 806 time, make a note of time.
Alright, we got that set up.
Brakes release.
Brakes, sir. We're going to hold on to that for now.
Okay, and then abort plan.
Alright, so abort plan, the way it's going to look, especially with this run right here, it gives a little bit more options. So If we were to take off and we have an engine failure, we're going to land straight ahead if we have runway remaining. If we're under 1,000 feet with no runway remaining, we're going to pick a best landing site, 30 degrees left and right, which runway is 422's right there. Got a big open ramp area. We'll do what we have to do to land. If we're over 1,000 feet, that gives a little bit more options to either return to the field or, again, we have a big runway over there. Any questions?
No.
Lex Tower, Skyhawk 65641, ready to depart, runway 9er via Foxtrot 7.
Skyhawk 65641, Lexington Tower, roger, hold short, runway 9er.
Hold short, runway 9er, Skyhawk 65641.
Skyhawk 65641, Lexington Tower, runway 9er, line of way, traffic departs, runway 4, straight out, regional jets.
Line up wait, runway 9er for Skyhawk 65641. So we were told to line up and wait, which means exactly that. It means to sit here and wait for, which I believe was the regional jet, is what he said.
Skyhawk 65641, wind 3004, fly runway heading, runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 9er, clear for takeoff, Skyhawk 65641. Alright, we're on the roll. We're looking for pressure is good, temperature is good. Airspeed is live.
Sierra Papa, Lexington Tower, runway 4, contain trap, call to position, citation.
Contain, I'm Sierra Papa.
Then we're going to rotate at 5-5. There we go.
417, contact departure.
If this is the kind of video you're interested in, I'll be posting content from my journey from ground peasant to hopefully achieving my private pilot's license, so make sure you subscribe. I'd also love to get this channel to 1,000 followers, and that'll help me on my way.
Skyhawk 641, contact departure.
Go departure, Skyhawk 65641. Lexington departure, Skyhawk 65641, climbing out of 1,500.
December 65641, Lexington departure radar contact, call maintain 3,500 over the city.
3,500 over the city, Skyhawk 65641.
That sure beats traffic.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Just as I thought to myself, I could do this, things got a little overwhelming on the radio.
Blue Street 5417, contact Indy Center 124.62.
2462, 5417.
Number 2 Alpha Charlie, contact Tower 191. Number 102 Alpha Charlie, contact Tower 119.1.
Over the tower, 2 after correct.
Also trying to listen to the radio and, you know, it's all very fast.
A little bit, yeah. All you need to pay attention to, for the most part, is we're listening for Skyhawk 65641. Everything else, situational.
So like 3,000.
Notice how he starts off with a tail number. 3,000. We're just sitting here doing what we're told, climbing up to 3,500. And we're just sitting, making sure that he doesn't need us to do anything else.
Right.
Alright, so we're at 3.5 now. Start speeding up a little bit, and then we're going to pull some after our pitch. We're going to go power, come out a little bit, and then we'll trim. 1, 2, and a quarter. And we can lean the mixture out just a little bit. We've spent a lot of money on that target. At that target. I say we. Go.
Yeah. I know where you're going with that. Remember, the cameras are going, so.
Yeah, honestly, like, flying is just having fun with it, really.
Oh, yeah.
It's just fun.
Yeah, people talk about how driving a car is so liberating, but,
I know, right? It was like the first time, you know, like driving to and from work, 16 in my mom's car, it's like, that was fun, and now, like, whatever, right?
yeah.
Blue departure, Allegiant 2931 is with you, 2,500 for 5,000.
Allegiant 2931, Lexington departure radar contact, call maintain 10,000.
Up to 10,000 for Allegiant 2131.
Look at the Allegiant that just departed on the 12. You want to take over for a little bit?
I'd love to.
Okay. So right now we're about 60 feet high, give or take, so just bring that nose just slightly down.
Allegiant 2931, like right deviations for this weather in front of us.
Taking control was one of the coolest things I've done in years. I was flying a plane. I was so caught up in staying level at 3,500 feet and scanning for traffic that I totally missed the radio transmission for us.
Shock 641, no turns to the right.
No turns to the right, Jack 641.
Missed that completely.
It's all good. Yeah, like you said, we just went from one side of Lexington to the other in, what, 5 or 6 minutes?
Yeah, it took me that long to get from the interstate to Newcastle Road earlier.
I mean, check out the difference between, like, downtown Lexington and all the horse farms around Georgetown.
Yeah. fields and stuff.
319, clear direct.
Absolutely.
And the main.
Oh, okay. One of those helicopters flew underneath us. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, there you go. I just see the one of them.
Thank you both. Skyhawk 65641. Skyhawk 65641, go ahead. Skyhawk 65641, can we transition over to the north practice area if you have time? Skyhawk 65641, yeah, that's fine. Turn right heading 045. I'm on course for you in about another 10 miles. Right turn 045, Skyhawk 65641. Look at that.
3143.
Jet 319, have a safe flight.
So he basically kind of goes away from Lexington, away from all the busy. A lot smoother now, went over the like the roads and the concrete. Yep.
We cruised north away from the city. This part of Kentucky is made up of sprawling horse farms with their large rolling fields that are surrounded by the famous white or black horse fences. As we went, the radio traffic continued almost non-stop, and we started to suspect we'd been forgotten about.
Skyhawk 65641, turn left heading 270, and you can resume navigation in the north practice area. Left turn 270, on navigation, north practice area, Skyhawk 65641. Alright, give me a left turn 270.
The controller had been extremely busy with far more important traffic, so it's understandable we'd been left until last. I'm okay though, it gave me more time flying and more time to enjoy the sights. Unfortunately, as we approached Georgetown Airport, it was time to start heading back.
Alright, we'll make one little half loop and then we'll let them know that we're ready to go back.
Skyhawk 65641, traffic 12 o'clock, 7 miles, opposite direction, altitude indicates 3,500, advise you climb maintain 4,000. Climb maintain 4,000, Skyhawk 641. We'd actually like to come back to the Lex if able. Skyhawk 65641, are you parking east or west side? West side, 641. 65641, flighting 200, and that's vectors for the left face to runway 9er. Maintain VFR at or above 3,500. 200, at or above 3,500, Skyhawk 65641.
Okay, we'll just hang out at 37200 on the heading, and field is set.
Field is set for Skyhawk 65641 as well. Okay, 65641, VFR altitude discretion, enter left face runway 9er, contact tower, 119.1. Left face, runway 9er, VFR, art discretion, Skyhawk 65641, power 119.1. Have a good day. Skyhawk 65641, maneuvering for the left face, runway 9er. Skyhawk 6561, Lexington Tower, runway 9er, continue inbound. Continue for Skyhawk 6561.
You kind of understand what's going on a little bit?
A little, yeah. Alright. I'm trying to spot the airfield for the last few minutes. I think it's right there.
Yeah. So it's easy to spot the straight line, which is the large runway that we're not landing on. So they want us to land on runway 9. We're going to do a nice little 500 foot per minute descent rate.
Skyhawk 65641, wind 203, runway 9er, clear to land 1 departure prior to arrival, Diamond. Runway 9er, clear to land for Skyhawk 65641.
Alright, so we'll start to slow down. We're going to pull some power, bring our nose up a little bit, and then flaps can go 10 degrees under 110 knots, which there we go. We're at 108, 107. We're going to start setting up the land, throttle to 117, and since we're going to be on base, we're actually going to slow down a little bit more because we're a little high. We're about almost 400 feet higher than I want to be, so I'm going to pull back power a good amount. And then we're going to bring our nose up under 85. We can drop our next notch of flaps. I'm looking for about 75 knots here, and then on final, I like to do 70 knots. Supposed to be a rectangle. This is kind of an ugly rectangle. I'm correcting out to the right a little bit. Take a little bit more power out. And I'm going to start my left-hand turn here. Going to look out because we have a wing in our way. It's our blind spot. Oh, slowing down more than I want to be. Oh, this is horrible. Look at me trying to impress you. Alright, straight and level flaps are going out. All the way. And then we're correcting all the way back in there. That was horrible. Alright, 70 on the airspeed indicator. Power goes all the way out to idle because we make the runway. There we go. Now you can start. Ah, look at our speed. Man. Alright, so let's start bringing this guy back. We're going to hold right aileron, right rudder. Oh, we're not going to climb away yet. Dissipate that airspeed. Alright, keep that nose up. I give that a 6 out of 10. That's like
Skyhawk 641, turn right, when able, contact ground point 9er. Right, when able, ground point 9er, Skyhawk 65641. Have a good day. You too.
Alright, you had fun? Oh, that's why it was gross. We had a tailwind.
That's what I thought when we did
it. It wasn't me! Alright, we're clear of the runway. Lex round, Skyhawk 641 is clear of 9, ready to taxi.
Skyhawk 65641, Lexington ground, taxi to the west ramp via Foxtrot.
West ramp via Foxtrot, Skyhawk 641. Have a good day.
2.
Alright, so what'd you think? Did you have fun?
Oh, yeah.
Good. I'm glad you got to see home.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking me up there.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like I can do that, but, you know, one thing at a time. I can talk to the radio. I feel like I can do that. I can fly straight and level. I feel like I can do that. Yeah, I'm trying to do like all of that stuff together.
Baby steps. Yeah. The way I like to describe learning, like, in general, you can't multiply until you learn how to add. It's kind of the same.
Back at Lexington, it was time to top off the fuel and push the Cessna back into its parking. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching.